Welcome to Pagan Crafting. I'm your host, Kara. Today's a very special event. I've been planning this with a very personal and best friend of mine, Claudette, Elder Claudette, who did our Smudging 101 together. We've been planning a Wee Moons gathering for the 2 months now. We put it all together and we're very excited. It's witchcraft meets Canadian Cree Indigenous. So we sat around one day talking 2 months ago on how much the Celtic pagan and Indigenous teachings of spirituality is so much alike. And we thought we'd marry the two together and have a women's gathering, and we chose the super full moon, August 30th. We're so excited today. We think about 16 people are showing, up to 30, we shall find out. I'll be pretty excited to see what happens there. We are so pumped. We're gonna be calling the corners. We're gonna be having a smudging lesson. We'll smudge the entire group as well. I'm gonna be doing a meditation. My friend of mine, Claudette, is doing the smudging and the smudging lesson, as well as the talking stick lesson. We'll have all time to share around the circle. I get to do the guided meditation. I get to do the sound healing. I get to walk behind Claudette as she does the smudging, as she does the cleansing and clearing that way. So that's going to be exciting. We have a guest, a lady named Lynette, that is a second-year Reiki, and she's going to be doing a group Reiki and also a sound healing with the singing bowls at the same time. And she's brought some other things and crystals and whatever she finds necessary to use at that time will be used. We will have a time to share. And before everything too, there is a potluck. So everyone's bringing some food. We don't know what. It's going to be exciting. There's no theme to the potluck, so any culture can be represented. And then we have a craft. I'm going to be teaching a therapeutic art craft, and this is called a surrender box. It's what you want to release and surrender. So you're going to paint the box with colors and things that need to release. You're going to put stuff inside of it that you want to release. So we have notes of paper that you can write on what you need to release and what you need to let go. And that means positive and negative. I want to give to my fullest heart and all the good to reach my highest good and my goals. I want to release these traumas that bind me to the past. It could be anything. So this is a night, the only theme of the night is women, or divine feminine power that we're going to share together, the energy, and release and surrender what no longer serves us. So tonight is going to be magical, special. We're going to dance underneath the moon. We're going to party the moon. We're going to release. We're probably going to cry. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be gratitude. It's going to be amazing, and I'm so excited. So I would like you to join me, and I invite you on to this soulful, amazing journey that's going to happen tonight.
Usually before you feast, you always offer the food to Creator first and say thank you first, right? It's like saying grace. But anyways, and we give thanks to Creator and to the land Creator, and we're blessed for this wonderful meal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Moon. Some different nations call it Grandfather Moon. I've always called her Grandmother Moon. Many different cultures have many different names for the moon. Paths all lead to the same moon. I'm going to be calling on Grandmother Moon's energy to help us become a more powerful woman. That's what this gathering is all about. Women lifting women. Women calling on lovely Luna to help us on this new journey we are all about to embark on. Because tonight we're releasing. Tonight we'll be going through different healings, and we will be releasing all that no longer serves us. Kara will be leading us through a guided meditation. And tonight we will also touch base on one of my favorite gemstones, and the job that it does is to help women become more powerful. We have the sacred fire burning, and that's where we will be doing a cedar offering later on in this evening. And you can pray as you're releasing all that no longer serves you, and then throw your cedar into the sacred fire. And we're going to be asking the Creator and your own source of a higher power. Some may choose to release things to the universe. Others may pray to Buddha, Allah, or whatever your source may be, so be it. To the indigenous people, the moon is a very important thing to follow. It tells them when the best hunting and fishing may be, even when the plant seeds. And to the people, it is a guide, a protector, a guardian spirit, a timekeeper, and is associated with transformation, for it can help us to create a sacred space for us to set intentions, spread love, and to feel empowered. All the things we need for the anointing oils that we will also be creating. The full moon represents a time for us to gather as women, release the unwanted energies, and to honor all that we have created and done since the new moon. There is an energy that comes with the full moon that enhances our feelings, but also empowers and supports them. Our dreams and whatever is closest to our hearts are illuminated. And as women, we all possess such strong healing, caring energies, nurturing energies. That is what we will be harnessing tonight. And Lynette is here from Saskatchewan to do a group Reiki healing as well. So we'll be able to experience that.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. And later I'm going to be touching base a bit on moon bathing and the benefits of it, and how it helps to soothe and release any anger that you may have built up. It relieves imbalances in your body, and it helps to cool excessive heat.
Sign me up.
One of the things that the moon does as females gather together, it can increase fertility. And it leads to more menstrual cycles, and it can improve concentration and better sleep. The indigenous women used to get banished from camp during their moon cycles because the men thought of it as a curse. Because some of the things that would happen was the predator animals would come in and attack the men. And the men, not knowing why, the scent of it is what's drawing them, these predator animals in, and it's also drawing away all the game that they were hunting. So they used to call it the curse, but it's a way to regulate your moon cycles is by doing a moon bath. So I'm going to leave it at that right now. And I will let Kara come up. You can open up the circle.
It's in the dark, so it's kind of a little harder to read there. I can't quite see a lot here with my glasses. Just gonna make it short and sweet, really, really easy. We're gonna call to the direction of the north. We ask the element of water to carry our words. To the mantis spirit, who is the ambassador of meditation, stillness, and calmness of the mind. We call to the direction of the east. We ask the element of air to lift our words. To the hawk spirit to show our inner wisdom and self-awareness and truth and perspective. We call to the direction of the south. We ask that the element of fire charge our words. To the bear spirit, so they provided with protection and the courage to succeed tonight. We call to the direction of the west. We ask that the element of earth to ground our words, to the snake spirit, and to teach us renewal, rebirth, and transformation. I open this circle. It is safe tonight for all who is here to speak. And if you don't want to speak at your turn, you do not have to. So do not feel any pressure and any anxiety in any way. But if you wish to share tonight, it is an open, sacred space of amazing feminine energy, divine feminine energy.
What I'm going to use is the 4 sacred herbs, which are cedar, sweetgrass, sage, and tobacco. And I'm going to open with tobacco, and we're going to use it to ask the moon, because we're calling on the moon's energy tonight. I'm asking for its permission, per se, to be able to harness that energy for all of us tonight. So that's why I've used the tobacco. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle presented me with this when she came. I made a mix. I have a smudge mix of the 4 sacred herbs that I've put together for this evening. Then we're going to go from head to toe. And we smudge our head so that we have clarity. And why else? Why else do we smudge our head? So that we have no stinking thinking. So that we wash away all our negative thoughts. We ask Creator, your higher power, to remove all this thought from our mind. Next, we wash our eyes so that we see clearly, so that we see good things in front of us, so that it's blocking. That's another thing. When you're smudging, you take all your crystals off, your earrings, your jewelry, because they all contain different energies that may block your smudge. Right? That's kind of our root chakra, also known as our lady parts. That's where a lot of our energy is expelled from, which is why we're wearing skirts this evening. A lot of our energy goes back into Mother Earth through our lady parts. And we wear a skirt so that we're not blocking any of that. And you wash your feet. You really give your feet a good old smudging, because they carry you. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try. I'm going to smudge my feet really good, because they carry you from point A to B in all of your journeys. Feet are very, very important. Give them a good old smudging. And that's basically smudging 101. And I'll start at Letitia, because this is the way that we always do things is clockwise.
Yeah, I got a sleeping puff.
anointing oil I'm going to give you, we're going to do just a quick meditation. We need calmness, anxiety-free, confidence, strength.
Anything you want more of?
Anything you want more of. And then we can go.
Inside your bags, if you're looking in your bag, you got a bag, if you're blessed enough to get a bag. Sorry for those that didn't get one. There's a shaker. Now that shaker is full of Amazonite, the big gemstone that was passed around. So now we take the Amazonite and we shake it on ourselves. When we feel like we're weak and we need some empowerment, we take that and we shake it on ourselves. Shake it around your area. If you feel like your pet needs some empowerment, shake that on him. It's mainly for you though. And that's what it's for. That's what that is.
Thank you.
Also inside the bag, you're going to find another little baggie that's got there's a charcoal puck in there. There's a charcoal puck for lighting your own smudge. And there's another little bag that's got a mixture of the 4 sacred herbs are in there. Now those are the cedar, sweetgrass, sage, and tobacco. So that's a 4-blend mix. In the bag, you're also going to find another little baggie with the gift of a bracelet. Now the bracelet is lava. So now the oil that Tara gifted to you, the anointing oil that we made tonight, you can put it on that lava bracelet if you like. Yeah, and that's your gift for coming.
Well, we're just kind of bringing down the mood before we close our circle, which we don't have to do till later on. And if you want to just let go of any paperwork that you created,
I'm letting go of that bitch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Done. He is going to be gone. Enough of that.
you're running, but bend your knees. That's kind of one of the easiest ways to get a bit of like that tremor shimmy. I mean, you can do like the big shimmies, right? But this is also extraordinarily good for your quadriceps.
Wow.
My legs are burning.
Are you just shaking?
And you can shimmy if you can at the same time, but you don't have to. It's hard to move arms and hips.
Are we supposed to be doing the up down thing?
You can do whatever you want.
Come over here to the music.
I just had to collect some coal from last night's fire. I'm trying to put it in words, the emotions. I got goosebumps. The emotions and the gratitude that I feel for the presence of the women that were here last night. We counted, including Claudette and myself, who led the circle, put on the circle. There was 32 women there, from age 11, I believe, 12 to 69. Because there was a gift for the youngest, a gift for the oldest. There was a gift who traveled from the farthest. And we gave out goodies all night. After my guided meditation, I made these little oils in little containers with labels, and it talked about the full moon on it, and we made intention oils. We did a guided meditation, a visualization to power up that oil and how to power the essence with that oil, and then we went over what the things that we could use for it. Claudette and Lynette had given some moon bath salts. So we went over the uses that you could do with the moon bath salts. Now, you can set the intention into those salts as well as the oil. You could use that bath, you can literally exfoliate with it. Take off the gunge and the crappy energy of the day. You can put that intention in and you can soak in it and let the bathtub wash away as it drains away and sucks away the crap away. Each herb that you put in there, each oil, each flower, types of salt even, will do things for you. That was given last night. We charged up the salts underneath the full moon light. Claudette gave lava bracelets, and that was to use with the intention oil, because intention oil you can also put essential oils and crystals in. The essential oils, you can wear it like perfume now. It is your shields up, it's your guardian, it's your protection. We had a group Reiki last night, and it was so divine with the singing bowl and the healing, the sound healing that came with, and it felt so good after Lynette had shared her gifts with us and blessed us with her energy. The night was incredible. We had a talking stick that wound up being a gratitude circle by the end of the talkings of just what they were grateful for being here, who they were grateful for. Thanking Claudette for being able to have this on her land and be able to do this here last night. What else did she also? We also have a crystal that was kind of the theme of the night too, is the Amazonite. It's a gorgeous little blue number, and it's what Joan of Arc wore on her shield, on her armor. and it's to empower and strengthen women. So that was given out in little shakers. They were actually little glass salt shakers with the chips of stone inside, and you shake it ever, shake it on yourself, give it up, shake it on other people, give it up, shake it on your cooking, have some fun with it. We had a moon altar last night. I created an interactive moon altar. Those of you that have seen my divination ink, I brought some of that with the moon bowl. I collected an entire gallon of moon water to bring along from the August 1st full moon of 2023. I brought that, so we used that in the bowl. And then you stir up the water with your finger, put in the intention, asking your question, drop in the ink, see what you can see, the messages for you personally. We had my smudge blends. You could try different blends, put it on, smudge yourself. I had my Whispers of the Moon oracle cards that I created during COVID times. Those are all intentional. She needs her sweater off. Come here, little buddy. Come here. Come here, I'll help you out. Come here. So the whole theme of the night was surrender and release. It was setting intentions and creating new intentions. Giving yourself permission to release, and giving yourself permission to allow yourself to be in control of your own actions, your own words, your own body, who comes into your space, and setting your boundaries. Last night was a beautiful experience, and I'm so honored and so proud to be a part of every woman that showed up. I explained to them, I said, most of us didn't know anybody here. We didn't know anybody. We all knew one person, that was Claudette, whose land we got to come in. We all know her from something or some way, from school, from tattooing, from artistry, from being partners or being neighbors. We were all connected by one person. It was really neat. Anywhere we sat last night, we made friends. I told people, you sat next to that person for a reason. You'll find out why. So last night, it's like two dragonflies flying around. Last night again was an amazing experience, and I would like to thank Claudette most of all for providing the space, a sacred space, and a safe place and a private place that we all could just let go and give so much gratitude. And I think, she's just been getting so many text messages this morning from the ladies that were there, and it's just so much gratitude, and they're just so happy with what happened and what they experienced and what we went through. We even had dancing at the end of the night. We danced by the full moon, baby. We danced in the full moon by the full moon rays, and it was gorgeous, and we'll see that all. Enjoying the wonderful ceremony, the empowerment of women getting together, and it's okay, and it's allowed, of women gatherings, and it is empowering. And I will say it's a night of gratitude. It changed from surrender, release, setting intentions to gratitude. It was a gratitude circle, which is really cool. Thank you so very much, and I wish you absolutely an absolute magical day.